What's up, everybody? Commissioner Ace Coach 704 here with your co-commissioner, Mr. Cody, aka Slim Cracker. I don't know how you got that name, but welcome.
What up?
Alright, so this is the Season 2 version of the PEL Draft Roundtable. Jeff and Kyle were supposed to be here from the start, but Jeff is somewhere. and, Kyle is finishing up a game, so hopefully we'll get both of them on here before we get too deep into things. And because of that, we're going to kind of change up, what we usually do. Just kind of go straight through. We're actually going to start with Cody's team and let him talk about his boys a bit. And then we'll jump into everybody else. So, Cody, I've got it on the Titans, and it's your floor, man.
I really don't, like I said in the blog, I'm just going to go depth. There ain't really a glaring weakness except for maybe free safety. Just because Bayard, for some reason, when he didn't get all the picks, he only got, I guess, level 1, which is 1 to 3 picks.
Mm-hmm.
And he got bumped down to slow development, and that kind of sucks.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah, and he still had tackles and everything. I mean, he did good everywhere else, but he got bumped down slow, and plus his contract's coming up next year. And then Cyprian, just as Jeff says, wheelchair age. And,
Y'all kill me with that, man.
he says that, but then he goes and puts bid in for all these old folks.
Yeah, I know, right? Contradicting himself.
Exactly, but Cyprian's still really good, but I'd like to get somebody to start developing, because he's not going to be. I think his contract's actually up next year too.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, corner, you can't never have enough corners. I got one in the free agency. He ain't nothing special, but just to have a little bit of depth there.
You look pretty good where you at now.
Yeah. Well, because Logan Ryan, his contract's coming up next year too.
Okay.
But Adoree and Collins, they're solid. Collins pisses me off sometimes. He acts like an idiot out there on the field, but I'd say 90% of the time.
Wow.
Circles.
That's
Other than that, though, my team's pretty straight.
Yeah. You kind of go through them here. You look at your linebackers. They got some good players there. That guy Scotchia, I thought was a really good pick last year. And then your D line is in a good place. And then Mariota, you stopped turning the football over. That helped a lot, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. I've gotten better at making my reads, I think, this year. Well, this past season, in all my leagues, just not forcing the ball is the big thing.
Yeah, and I really like your receivers. You got a nice young group there that's developing well.
And that was the problem last year, is they had nobody.
Right.
Well, the previous Madden.
Yeah. And made life really difficult.
Well, very.
All right, so you see the Titans are going to go depth. They got a pretty good team overall. We just saw their roster there. I'm going to jump to my Bills, and then we'll see where we are with getting Kyle and Jeff on. We are efforting to see where they are. But just a quick look at my roster. Quarterback Big Ben is still here, thank God, because we didn't have another option. We did sign Savage in free agency to be a backup, not to be a starter. Bernard and you said why not? Dude, look at Tom Savage. Really?
He's got 93 throw power.
Yeah, yay. Gio and McKinnon are going to be the backs. McKinnon will be the lead guy, and then Gio will back him up and be the third down back. Gio is one of my favorite players, always has been. Fullback, we got that guy right now. We may get another one. We'll see what happens. Happy with these receivers. We drafted two of them last year in Werner and Biggers. They've really developed well. and then Zay's going to be a star here sooner or later. I called KB the veteran mentor in the locker room, but he is available for trade. Don't tell him that. Got no offers for him, by the way. Tight ends, we're happy with Kelsey and O'Leary. Brown's a pass catcher, but we can always upgrade there if we want to. And then the Black Bandit OL is what I call these guys. With the exception of Ruse, who, well, he is black. He has no face. Wow. But anyways, these guys do pretty good. Miller got signed in free agency for $900 million, which was way too much for him. So we moved Trey Turner to center. I think it's going to be cool. D-line, I need a DN bad. I just got these guys. Willis is really good on that one side, but we need another one. Happy with D-tackle. And I love Casey, by the way. Thank you for that trade.
Yep, that's all he made Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he did a really good job, man. I'm happy with him. He's going to age, I think, okay, too. Linebackers gotta need help, and I'm not getting help in the draft. There's nothing in free agency, so I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. DBs, we're pretty happy with what we got there. Earl Thomas is not a corner. He's listed as a corner, so he doesn't regress. He's playing free safety, of course. We're happy with what else we got there. And then move forward to the strong safety. And even though he's 80, he hits like a truck, and he's fast. And I love his game. So that's where we are. And in the draft, I don't know. There's nothing in the draft that I really need, so I'm going best available at every position because you never know what's going to happen in the future. Like you said, you got players with contracts coming up, and you don't necessarily want to pay them, so you want to have a young guy ready to go.
Right.
All right, so I said I wasn't going to talk as much, so I'm kind of going to let Cody give his thoughts as we go through these rosters here, and I'm just going to kind of scroll through. We're going to start with let's start with the Broncos since they're right there. What do you think, Cody?
I don't know what he's going to do with quarterback because he's still struggling down there. He talks about he needs a new quarterback every year, so I don't.
Well, Vincent's a good player, man. Look, he's 86 overall. I mean, at some point you gotta make it work.
True. Halfback C.J. Anderson still should be getting it done. I mean, he's solid. He's got 89 speed, 88 acceleration. Elusiveness is good. That's huge for running back for me is elusiveness. Even though Henry and Pierce Davis don't have it, but it helps break those tackles. Fullback, he's good there.
Yep.
Receivers, it looks like he definitely could use a receiver. He's only got three listed on the depth chart.
You gotta have more than three.
He's gonna use Jake Butt out there.
Yeah, those three aren't bad, but yeah, you gotta need a little more than that. He cut Demaryius Thomas in the offseason. I don't know if someone signed him or not. I think someone did.
Tight end, I haven't played him yet, so I don't know how he plays. So I don't know if he a speedier guy at tight end or.
I played him in year one. He likes Jake Butt. I think he was actually the leading receiver against me when we played back then. You look at him, his catching stats are not, well, they're okay. They're two average tight ends. I mean, you could go with an upgrade, but like, y'all were saying earlier, the tight end class is not that great in the draft.
Ever. Anyways, now to his left tackle. His left tackle looks good. His pass block could probably be higher, being a left tackle.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Left guard, Leary. What is he? How old is he now?
He's 30.
Yep, time for upgrade there.
Wheelchair.
Yep. He's in a nursing home staring at the window by now.
Oh, good gracious.
He's got a good center though. His center's nice.
Yeah, I like him.
He could probably upgrade at the right guard.
Yeah, most definitely.
Definitely at right tackle.
Oh yeah, that's a turnstile right there.
Yeah.
And then you look at defense. Yeah, he needs some depth, definitely. McPhee made the Pro Bowl for him. Of course, he still got Von Miller. I think you got to put. Honestly, I'd put him at end. You got to have him coming every time. I mean, you don't want Von Miller dropping back in coverage if you can help it. I mean, you look at those stats; he's an absolute beast rushing the passer.
What's his zone? Well, he's got pretty good zone though. 2 drop back, but yeah, like you said though, he needs to be coming.
Unless it's a damn Hail Mary, his ass is coming if it's me. I'm sorry. Oh man. But yeah, look at his defense overall, man. It's still, pretty damn good. Even those corners getting old, they're still, hanging in there.
His corners.
Yeah, Harrison, Talib. Talib is 33 and he's still decent. I mean, that's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, who's he starting at free safety? Has he got Stewart or Simmons starting?
I think he plays with Simmons, I believe.
I hope so. Stewart's slow.
Why the hell's he still on the roster?
81
gracious.
speed. He ain't catching nothing.
Oh my goodness, that's a slow linebacker. And strong safety, I like Parks. Even though 85 speed, he's still a good player. Still kind of young too. All right, we're gonna speed up a little bit. Impressions on the Browns. They were pretty good last year, made the playoffs.
He's always tough. He's like you said before. He can run with anybody. I know he says Kaiser sometimes makes bad throws, which I've got him in another league, and I don't even know how he's still rolling with him because he can't hit the drag route to save his life.
Wow.
But Bugatti's always hard, so I don't care what kind of team he has. He could pick any team and make them good.
Yeah, man. And the thing with the Browns is their offensive line, in real life, I don't think they're that good. But in Madden, for some reason, these guys are rated insanely.
Yeah.
And that allows him to be able to run guys like Duke Johnson and make them into really good players. You're just kind of scrolling through the roster here. Ogba has killed me throughout the years when I play him, and I don't know what the hell it is. He
put him on the block too, didn't he?
Did he?
I think he did.
Well, shit, I need him. But anyways, not to give away my playbook, but
oh yeah, he just posted it again actually.
Oh, well, I'm gonna be sending you a message when this is over. Don't trade him yet. But you see, he's got a lot of young talent, man. You look at these guys. He's got young guys in the 80s already. This guy Brandt, the receiver. I remember he drafted him after I drafted Biggers last year. And, I didn't take him because I didn't think his acceleration was going to come out right, and it ended up being good, along with quick development. So, I'm happy with Biggers, but he got the better of me on that one in terms of receivers. And then I'm going to tell you the thing about Bugatti. If you got a damn 6-round stud you think you're going to sneak up and take in like the 3rd round, this dude's going to take him in the 1st round, man. It's going to piss you off. I swear he does that every year, and then the motherfucker come out superstar, and I'm like, man, excuse my language, I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to cuss as much this year. But anyways, let's jump to the next team here, and we're just going to give our impressions. The Buccaneers, what you think about Blake's Bucks?
He's a bum.
All right, next team. Nah, but famous Jameis.
Eventually he's gonna have to get a new halfback too, because Doug Martin's just.
Yes, I said that on the non-playoff team show I did. They're gonna have to find somebody else besides Martin, and I know he likes to hang on to those veterans a little longer, but yeah, he got to let that go.
For sure.
Yeah, but man, look at O.J. Howard. He's developed really well.
I know he's a big tight end guy. He likes to throw the tight end a lot.
Yeah, he was his leading receiver last year, and you know, I'm sure he met his goals, and that's why he's where he is right now. Look at those linebackers, man. Quan Alexander, Levante David. I'd kill for just one of them right now compared to what I got. Those guys are beasts.
And then the left outside linebacker he drafted last season, he's turned out pretty nice. His overall isn't sky high right now, but he's nice.
Yeah, I've got him up on the screen.
Speed. Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, he's got finesse and power move. Yeah, that's really good. He's gonna be another monster. Look at he's got all those traits. Good gracious. He's listening. You know, those traits really help when you're trying to get in game and do stuff. But I think, like you said, Blake's gonna have to get another running back. And I mean, this is a really good class for power backs. And you know, he likes to run the ball. He runs that power style, so.
Yeah, he's a smash mouth kind of guy.
Yeah, so hell, take the best back in the first round. I mean, why not? I mean, dare to be great. If that's who you are, just let it be.
And scrolling through, he's definitely gonna need some corners.
Yeah.
I'm on the depth chart, so I'm not sure what he's got on his roster, but he's only got 3 listed on his depth chart.
Yeah, let's take a look real quick. Well, he's got a bunch on the roster, but they ain't no good. He's got Hargraves and Strong, and then everybody else is pretty much practice level or, hell, lower than that, to be honest with you.
That's probably where they came from, practice squad.
Yeah, probably so. Exactly. All right, so let's look at the Cardinals, who, oh, good gracious, gave all that money to my old center, but whatever. And you start looking at his roster. Of course, David Johnson's a beast at running back.
And that's what he's doing with that O-line. He's trying to make sure he can run that ball, because he's a monster when it comes to running the ball.
I don't think I've ever played him. What's his game like?
He's like kind of like Blake, smash mouth, but he can throw it deep on you. He mixes it up really well, but I swear he's got a turbo controller on that joystick or something, because he breaks tackles like nobody's business. Juke moves and everything else.
Good gracious. And we actually got our first comment on the stream, and this is from Levi that says F Caleb. Well, thank you for that. That's great. All right. Patrick Peterson's still hanging in there. His 96 corner. 97 agility at 29. Good gracious. 98 press. Are you serious? This guy doesn't regress. That's insane. And then
scrolling through, I'm gonna say he's gonna need a defensive tackle too.
Well, let's look at those defensive tackles and see here. Yeah, man. Nkemdiche's I think a number 2 D tackle, and then you got to pair him with a.
Say that.
That's a guess. I'm hoping that's right. But yeah, I think he's a number 2 D tackle. You got to get a stud to go with him so he can do his thing, for sure. There's a lot of D tackles in the draft. I don't know how many good ones there are, but there always seems to be a couple good ones in there. To kind of boost things for sure. Another comment from Levi that says he don't need nothing. Why are you hating, man? Wait your turn. Your time's coming. Deion Buchanan's a beast middle linebacker. Envious of him. 89 speed at middle linebacker. That's not even fair. Jeez.
Yeah, his linebacking core is badass.
Yeah, Reddick, 88 speed. I mean, come on. Are you serious? And then Bradham is slow at 84 speed, yeah. I'd kill for an 84 speed guy right now. Alright, so let's jump to the Chargers and Deontay. Oh, good gracious. Melvin Gordon. Another guy talking about running the football.
Mm-hmm.
This is his team, his hometown team, so he hadn't really made any trades. It's just using his guys. And Gordon's just an absolute beast here. You look at his numbers, my goodness. So what do you think he needs to get past the lag and get back to where he normally is in the playoffs?
A PlayStation Pro.
I don't think you can draft a PlayStation Pro.
He can keep lagging for all I care.
Yeah, it does give us a chance, doesn't it?
Yeah. Even though you called it last season that he was still going to make it in there.
Dude, there's some things I know in this world, and, it's death, taxes, and Deontay in the playoffs. And, we finished with the exact same damn record everywhere. And I knew I wasn't going to get the nod. I just knew it, and I didn't. And then, he ended up losing big in the first round. And I was like, well, damn, I could have did that too. But yeah, he's got some quarterbacks in free agency he's going after. But if he doesn't get one there, he's definitely going to have to get a quarterback. Because Phillip Rivers retired on him.
He's got a young left guard, but I don't know.
No, he needs a right tackle first. Did you see that? Good gracious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So he'll probably draft them. To be honest with you, where he's picking, he's low. He can get good linemen there.
He's straight at defensive line though, between Ingram and Bosa and I don't know Corey. How you say his last name? Loogie.
Leggett. So yeah, you look at his linebackers, maybe a linebacker, but it ain't a good linebacker class. So, Levi, you're offering to be a guest. I don't know if I could do that now or not. Can I do that? Is that possible?
He can just join the party.
Yeah, I didn't make it private. Yeah, Levi, if you're listening, you can join the party and just chime in whenever you get on. And then he uses those safeties. I think he uses Jenkins a good bit, so overall it doesn't really matter when it comes to that. Let's jump to the next team here. We got the Chiefs, and the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl to the Lions. And then you look through his roster, we know he has a lot of good young talent up and down the roster here. And you see how some of those draft picks came out and where they are now. Collins is a corner at a 95 overall, drafted last year. Agnew was the other corner drafted last year, who's a 94 overall. So I don't think he needs a corner.
God, no, definitely not. Jesus.
Yeah, and Tyreek Hill's another pain to deal with. With his insane speed and acceleration. And then you looking through the rest of the roster, what does he need? Anything at all?
I'd say not. Definitely don't need no damn draft picks, though.
Yeah, before season 3, I'm going to do a separate show about the different changes we're bringing, and the trade regulation rule is one of them.
And he needs to give me Jayon Brown back, too, because that was some bullshit how that went down.
Oh, PEL drama. I think he needs I think he needs a tight end. He was talking about that. He said he liked this guy, but he's 28. And, a couple years, that speed and acceleration is going to go down. You might want to get a guy there. And then maybe some offensive line, especially that left guard. He's decent, but you can, stand an upgrade there. All right, so I see we have a guest that has joined us. You want to introduce yourself?
Of course, I'm Levi, aka the 49ers.
Welcome.
Came in just to talk, chime in on anything I can.
Well, what do you want to chime in on? You want to go to your team? Let's go to your team.
No,
let's go to your team. And you
talk about the dumb stuff.
Yes, let's talk about the 49ers since we're on with you. What are your thoughts?
I'm proud of the team for what it is, making it to the playoffs both years and even winning the division title over Ben and the newly acquired Caleb. Go away. But this team is it's still a work in progress with a lot of holes at O-line. A lot of holes, but one was filled with whoever let go of Nate Sauter. Thank you, and God bless you. I really appreciate you.
Well, I'll tell you, he was not planned on being let go. That was the Patriots. He was on vacation with his family in Florida and wanted to franchise him, but he couldn't do that. So thank you for being a jerk and taking that from that guy.
You know what? The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, and this just so happens to be one of the moments. But
go right ahead.
I thoroughly enjoyed the roster. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the roster. I think Beathard, he is on the rocks as the franchise quarterback, given rocky play at times and a lot of inaccuracy, like Deshaun Kaiser from the Browns.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm on the fence about him being the franchise quarterback, but at the same time, I won't know until I actually get some old linemen who can actually block, because if you are on the opposite team, I guarantee you we can let you through no touch.
Well, I haven't played you. Cody, have you played Levi in this league?
We have, actually.
Did we?
Yeah, the first year. Mm-hmm.
So how did that game go? What were your thoughts, Cody?
I can't remember.
Hell, I can't remember either.
Damn, y'all too young, man. Come on now.
My mom says that a lot, dog. I remember my childhood.
It's like Madden age. You get 30, you're in a damn wheelchair. Losing your mind.
Who's 30? Y'all 30?
I'm 30.
Really?
I'm 50 in my heart.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know nothing about y'all.
Yeah, I have the spirit of an old man for sure. It's my age.
All right, so what you looking at in the draft?
I think what we want to hit on is some linebackers for sure to help our Reuben Foster, because Navarro Bowman, he's definitely getting old, and Foster, he probably might move to the inside and probably move Barrow out to the outside. But probably some linebacker help. I would say a third corner, because getting a little bit up there in age, and plus Robinson is in his contract year, so therefore I don't know whether we might be looking for a new replacement or not. But probably linebacker, any O-line help. When I say any, I mean any. Not matter which position. We can get anything that we possibly can. And probably a little bit more help at receiver, because Josh Malone, he's literally been carrying this team for the past 2 years. So I think it's about time to get some help, because Garcon is out of his prime.
Yep.
And the second year wide receiver that I drafted, Adrian Sash, he really ain't do nothing. The undrafted Harvey Vulture, he did a phenomenal job just substituting as a second wide receiver, but definitely more help at wide receiver and O-line and basically linebacker.
Well, I think wide receiver is a pretty good class this year. I think O-line is a good class. Linebacker, you can hang it up. It's absolutely brutal.
It's terrible.
I've never seen a worse class at all three linebacker positions too.
It's not one. Nothing I think of.
Yeah, you just hope you can pick one and maybe get lucky on development and do something. But jeez, it's bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
By the way, Levi, you got a message from Shoebox that says F Levi. So welcome.
I love you too, Box Dog.
All right, so we're gonna jump back to some other teams. We just did the Chiefs, so you're looking at the Colts. The Colts went 10-6 and had a really good year. Just they weren't able to get in, man. That damn AFC tough as hell, man. You're looking at his roster. Graham is a 95, but he's getting old. And then you go through the rest of it. He's got some guys that are good, but they're starting to get old, so he's gonna need to do well. I think in this draft to keep the playoff hopes alive and try to repeat on that 10-6 season. Cody, you play this guy twice a year. What do you think?
He's gonna need a new running back. He runs well with Mostert, but I just think it's time to get somebody else. He's probably gonna need receiver help too eventually because Decker getting older. Moncrief, I don't remember him throwing to Moncrief a lot. I don't even know if he was using him. Obviously, he uses Dorsett like a damn J.J. Nelson, so he just flies down the damn field and just gets wide ass open every time. Let's see, scroll through. His O line looks ridiculous. And like you said, he's a all-out blitz almost. No, I wouldn't say all the time, but he likes to blitz. He likes to bring the heat.
God, you ain't kidding. I tell you, I when I played him, it took me a half to kind of adjust because I saw the stats and I'm like, okay, he got good sacks, but I didn't know how he was getting them. And then once we adjusted the second half, it was good, but then we just ran out of damn time. But yeah, my lord.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like our game from the first season when we played. A lot of pressure, and he definitely took advantage of it while he could because nobody was looking at anybody who was coming. Like I said, it was an all-out buffet with my quarterback. But all out blitzer and a really good user. So I was surprised to see him even struggle the first year. But I'm guessing, like you said before, it was due to luck.
Which I called it though. I told y'all he was good.
You did, and I remember we had a talk after we played year 1 too, and what he did was, man, he got some more speed at that linebacking core, and when he blitzes with those guys, they get in so damn fast, and I turn around, I try to do the same damn thing, and my guys, I keep looking at them going, and no one's blocking them, they're still going, I'm like, damn, what the hell, man? But anyway. I think you guys are spot on. He definitely needs a strong safety because there's not one on the roster. So hopefully he's got a free agent lined up for that. Our next team we'll look at, and I don't want to spend too much time on them. Dallas Cowboys, and we know they have a great line. They've got a great running back. Where are they kind of weak at here?
Hang on, I backed out.
Receiver. Definitely receiver.
Yeah, Dez is getting old. I tried to trade this dude, Philly Brown, and then he said no. I let him go. Then he goes and signs him, old bastard. But
are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. That's a gate. That's what he does. Looking at defense, he's not in a bad place, I would say. Maybe an upgraded D tackle. Linebacker possibly. He doesn't like Jalen Smith. I think he's awesome, to be honest with you.
We can need him in San Francisco if you don't want him.
Well, I asked him. He said he was lined up in a trade when I asked him during the season, but then his ass ain't traded, so I'm like, he must just be lying to me. Shit. But anyway.
2 firsts and a second.
Yeah, 3 firsts. That's equal value. But he could use, I think, well, he's got good looking corners. Brown's got good speed and acceleration there. We got a nice message from the Giants that says Cowboys suck. Thank you for that. Giants 9. Who's Giants 941? Who is that? Is that our Giants guy?
That? No, it's not actually.
Who is this?
Beats me.
Well, whoever you are, I agree the Cowboys do suck. We're with you. But yeah, strong safety might be another place he looks to upgrade. But this is going to be a auto draft because, of course, as usual, he can't make the draft. It is okay. So I assume this is our Giants guy. Well, thank you for watching, man. And I don't know if you pulled the plug or not the other day, but anyway, we'll talk about that another time. What do y'all think about the Cowboys?
Good all around team. Honestly, just need some help at receiver with Dez getting older and really no second wide receiver there. Dak and of course Zeke. Zeke was already developed, but Dak is developing to be a nice quarterback from a stat standpoint. But
Right.
really, just plug in from defensive tackle, wide receiver. Hopefully, computer can do that for you, and I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, the computer, they sometimes they're able to sneak up and draft those superstar guys and just kind of screw up your plans, and maybe he'll get lucky in doing that. Cody, you got any thoughts?
No. Not really.
All right, next team. Miami Dolphins, and I know Frank well. We split this season. He got me in week 1, and I got him in week 17. You look at this roster, and the big thing that stands out is they're not that great rating-wise, but the way Frank uses these guys is the big thing, is why he's so successful. Tannehill won the, I think, quarterback award, and, even though he's 84 overall, he's got a good, strong arm, and that's what Frank likes in his quarterbacks. He'll probably draft one to develop to get ready to get rid of him. He let Ajayi go, and yeah, I was surprised. He actually got hurt against me. That might have pissed him off. So he's got these guys here, and I don't know if he's going to stick with these guys or draft one, but I thought that was interesting. What do y'all think he needs?
Scrolling through.
Scrolling through.
Yeah, maybe right guard.
I was gonna say right end.
Yeah,
maybe, but that's a big maybe.
Yeah, the way he uses those D linemen, I don't think he's gonna take one early unless it just shows up and falls to him. I just me playing him and knowing he was frustrated with injury, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a D tackle, because those guys kind of look a little lean, and he likes to use those linebackers, and that'll keep him free if he's got a good one. Safety's a definite possibility.
Both safeties.
Yeah. I don't think he uses the safety too often, so I think that's going to be a big focus as well. But he's a pain to play.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I've never played Frank.
Yeah, the big thing with him, and it's fun to play him, I jokingly say that, because he's probably the most sim guy I play, and I really enjoy playing good sim guys. He'll really get into motion and, reading the defense well, and, he hit you with a few short ones and then go deep on you, in a couple variety of ways. And then defensively, it's a whole cornucopia of coverages and blitzes and everything. So it's a nice chess match when we play, and I'm glad he's in this division. All right, I've said enough nice things. I'm about to be sick. All right, next team, Eagles. I'll let y'all. This is y'all's buddy, so y'all go ahead.
Oh, Box is pretty set, and what he likes to do is build up his front seven to bring all types of pressure, which I cannot stand, because it's kind of like Vikings in a sense with Daniil Hunter. You can never really get off a pass, and when you think you do, he already has you, or he's lured you in with a user alert. So I think this team is perfectly fine for Box given what's already here with Carson Wentz and that front seven with Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham, because Graham made the Pro Bowl last year. So I think it's perfectly fine for Box. But I think the thing that would bother him the most would be his cornerbacks, which it's not bad, but knowing him, I know he's going to want a little bit faster, a little bit more skilled corners than Steven Nelson and Sidney Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he has Buda Baker. Who gave him Buda Baker?
He had him before he joined.
I'm pretty sure it's before Caleb joined.
Yeah.
To the old Cardinals user, I hate you also. He might want to look at Sean safety as in the draft with Jalen Watkins because he's also a big hitter. So Box likes to also force fumbles, and I'm pretty sure his 65 hit power. He's probably not going to do it, but knowing him, he'll probably get the ball out anyways.
Well, you see that Connor McBurrow is a strong safety.
Yeah,
You could build him 91 hit power.
Oh, good gracious.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh,
Because I tried to actually get him from the old Eagles guy before he left.
Can I
got a nice power back too with Alvin Kamara too.
Can I complain about the old Eagles guy?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, so this dude, man, he just left, right? So I sent him a message. I was like, man, why you leave? He was like, man, I love the league, but I hate Madden. I'm like, dude, nobody likes Madden this year. It sucks. We all know that.
Yeah,
I mean, damn. So why are you gonna leave because you don't like Madden? So he probably in some little bum ass league, but whatever. All right. So Shoebox on the comments says McBurrows is starting. So y'all are right on point on that one.
Oh,
Me personally, I would have to get a receiver. I mean, Conley's a beast, but I would still have to get some more depth at receiver.
Oh yeah, you need some depth at receivers for real.
Yeah, man, Aguilar ain't gonna get it done. Yeah,
I don't think he has a single 80 catching trait at all for us. He doesn't. No, he doesn't actually. Everything is 70s. Everything.
Oh man, with slow development too, that's even better.
He got an 80 release.
Yay, a nice receiver 80 thing.
Yeah, it's a good receiver draft, so yeah, I agree with y'all on that one. Good job. Jeff, the Falcons, who is still MIA. You look at his team, I swear to God, I don't know what you would say he needs, but he has a damn top 5 pick from the Raiders, who I want to choke slam because of that. Yep, he has the number 3 pick, I believe. It might be number 2.
Does it surprise you though? I mean,
can I get a little one comment here? I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with Jeff and what he provides to the league. Why do y'all keep doing this to yourselves? Why? Because think about the people around you. We have to deal with this, and sometimes you do too. So stop trading to this man, please. We will really appreciate it. Maybe from the PEL.
Maybe they'll listen to you. I done said this shit for like 3 years, and don't nobody listen to me because I'm a mean guy. So y'all hear from these guys.
I forgot who exactly event for it last year.
Yeah, Cardinals. Whoever the first Cardinals user was, when he traded him J.J. Nelson, I said, you just became the most hated man in this league. He said, why? I said, you'll probably figure out once the season ends.
Well, then he got John Ross.
Yeah, and then he went to go get John Ross.
98 freaking speed.
I swear, man, I should have stayed as the Bengals. I switched at the last second for the good of the league, but I'm envious when every time I look at Ross and I'm like, man, this guy should have been a damn legend. I mean, the things you can do with that is just insane.
Yeah.
But when you look at this team, I think he could use a little bit of O-line help. He signed IE Potty just to have somebody, but I think O-line is the way to go because Schrader's getting old, and as Jeff would put it, he's in the wheelchair. I think he's got good talent across the board defensively. But like anyone else, he could use some depth at linebacker. And then I know he's got Rhodes on the block right now for a second. So if you need a corner, Xavier
now he
Rhodes
got
is
him.
available. Come on, really? And
I
then
know he plays the 4-3 a lot, and he was complaining about Poe. He says he's not getting off the ball or off the blocks as quick as he wants, so he might go defensive tackle somewhere down the line.
yeah, because he asked me about cutting Poe, and I said, well, you see the penalty on him is $14 million, so you might just want to ride that out.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot there. But overall, this is a really talented team, of course.
Very Pro Bowlish looking team.
Next, we already did 49ers. All right, so let's look at these cheating ass Giants. Nah, I'm kidding. But of course, Odell Beckham's a beast. Landon Collins, he does a really good job with him. I think he uses him from time to time. Just an absolute look at this: 99 zone, 99 tackle, 98 pursuit, 99 play rec, 99 man at a safety. God almighty!
Yeah.
Oh damn! I think he does use them, but hell, let him go. God, somebody like that's your whole defense. He can cover anything. Jeez, oh my! How is he the number 2 ranked strong safety? Who is better than him?
Cam Chancellor, probably.
Oh shit!
Yep, and it is Cam.
Oh my gosh. Well, good for him, but my lord, Collins is younger, so that's my preference. But anyways, what do the Giants need here?
Considering that he just beat me in the playoffs, I would say nothing because that's just my personal preference. He doesn't really need any upgrades. But looking at it, I know he let DRC let him go on free agency, so a third cornerback might be a look at him. And I don't know how comfortable he feels with Andrew Adams, but I think more defensive weapons. I wouldn't say any offensive help because he works with what he has and actually excels at it. And knowing he just picked up Jay Ajayi, I really wouldn't really look nowhere else except probably. Nope, can't even say. Well, Eric Flowers, you might want to replace him.
I was gonna say some offensive tackles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because BJ Fluker and Eric Flowers, I don't know, they might need some help.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think corner depth behind Jenkins and Apple, because those next 2 guys are absolute garbage. They wouldn't even be on the roster for me. But yeah, talented team overall. And is he still running all them damn posts and shit with Beckham? Does he still do that?
And we're on to the Jaguars. Amen. God bless. I'm not gonna comment about that.
Oh man, all right, Jacksonville. Tells me all I need to know.
He told me he was about to be on.
Okay. We'll save it then. Yeah, we'll go to the Jets. Oh, I'm so mad at the Jets. Oh my god.
This team looks very delicious compared to what I had.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, the story with the Jets is, of course, we had the guy that left, who never played, who kept saying he was on a perpetual vacation that he never came back from. Ridiculous. But I did some editing to make them look better, and then Rag Joe wanted to come over and take the Jets because he couldn't play. He works days, and the NFC East, the Cowboys and Giants are second shift, so it was hard getting games in. And I offered him the Jets, and I said I'd make him look good, and we did some things to help him out, and he agreed. And then he went out here in free agency and then spent $900 million on guys. So then you look through the roster here. Stafford is still in a good place, I think, for a few years. He signed Montgomery today in free agency. I was surprised the Pack let him go, but That'll be the main guy there. Receiver Robbie Anderson is actually going to be really good. He was kind of boosted up a little bit. And then he signed Goodwin, so you got look at that speed on the outside there. I've got
It's going to be very beneficial to him. I
Yeah.
had to let him go, but too much depth.
Oh, you let Goodwin go?
I let Goodwin go, and it hurt me, but I knew that when Fulcher had kind of showed up, it was time for Goodwin to go. Plus, he was just my return man.
Got you. Well, we've got a plan for him anyway, so it's all good. We boosted Leggett up to help him out there. And then offensive line, I think he can still use some help there for sure.
Yeah, that's the weakest places I'm seeing that in middle linebacker.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a talented team, and he stole Feeney from me. I had a high bid on him, and then he stole damn Roby, which I was cool with that. The Feeney thing hurt me a lot because I needed a damn linebacker, but Roby was a luxury. He needed him more than I did, so that's all right.
I think he'll probably go corner early though.
Oh yeah, he's got the number 1 pick, so I don't know who the consensus number 1 pick is. I hadn't looked that deep in the draft class yet, but I'm sure he'll take whoever the flashiest guy is there, because that's what you do at number 1, or you should anyway. But anyways, all right, so let's jump to our Super Bowl champs, the Detroit Lions, and
Yay! I'm
okay.
yelling for the actual Lions, not Kendall.
Oh yeah, you are a fan. That's right. Thought you had some special sentiment there, but whatever.
All right. To the next person.
Starts with Brad Kaya. I mean, I don't know how the hell he took this guy who was nobody, and then in year 1 just lit up the league and was able to turn him into a beast. That's got to be commended, because Kaya, I think, actually starts with slow development. And
Yep, actually he does.
yeah, and it's amazing, what he did with someone that should suck, and made him into a really, really, really probably this thing says number 2 quarterback, but I think he's the best quarterback in the PEL, to be honest with you. Well, as you look through the roster, what do you think he needs in the draft?
Super Bowl defending champs, he needs a punter.
First round punter. That would be a first. That would be a first.
Really not many holes anywhere. It's probably, I would say, left guard, because Laken Tomlinson. Oh, he got him off of slow development. You, sir, are good. Honestly, you might can't even say right in, because he got his backup, but he got slow development, but has 90 finesse moves, so I think he'll finesse his way around that.
Just go best player available at this point.
I'm gonna say BPA at this point, either that or defensive tackle, but defensive tackle for sure, because Akeem Spence is more like a number 2. He would need somebody like an Ndamukong Suh to kind of complete that stellar defensive line that he has. Other than that, really nothing.
Well, I'll tell you, my thought is strong safety or wide receiver. And here's why. Because you look at the strong safeties, they got decent ratings, but they don't have that physical ability. Powell, yeah, he's all right, but I think you can get someone better with some more hit power. He likes to use those safeties a good bit, especially Agnew. I think he might want someone to pair with him. And then at receiver, he's been trying to trade Marvin Jones for the longest. He did re-sign Gibson, but I think Funchess, or one of these guys, I think is soon coming up for re-sign. So I think he's going to probably take a receiver there, probably maybe second round. It's a pretty deep receiver draft, but it's kind of, you know, really pinching pennies, to be honest, because they're good as hell. Next team, Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers still hanging in there, 35 years old, still damn a beast. It's amazing. And he's actually rated the number 1 quarterback, but I gotta disagree. I think Kaya is better than him when you look at all the numbers that are key to a quarterback. But honestly, I think it's running back is where he's got to go. He let Montgomery go for some reason, and he's got this Aaron Jones kid who I don't think is going to be the guy. What do y'all think?
O-line is pretty decent. He probably might want to take a dip at right guard, considering that Lane Taylor's a little old and is not the best run blocker. But that and probably left end, even though he just drafted him last year.
Cody, what do you think, Cody?
I'm going through the same thing with Levi, left end, and trying to scroll through. I mean, I'm sure he could use some depth at corner like everybody, or most of everybody.
And strong safety.
Yeah,
definitely strong safety. He'll probably be my number 1 pick. Either that or running back.
Yeah, 84 speed.
74 hit power.
Yeah, that wouldn't cut it for me.
No.
Yeah, he's got a couple definite holes to fill. The good thing is, you know, I think it's a good draft for both of those positions. And I think he'll be able to get some good talent at either one of those. All right, Panthers missed the playoffs because he lost Week 17 to a 1-win Eagles team. I had to say it. I'm sorry. His linebackers are really good. He said he was going to let Shaq Thompson go. Then, of course, he re-signed him. So another renege by the renigger in the league. As you go through the roster here,
he definitely needs another receiver.
Well, let's take a look at them. Yeah, he signed Demaryius Thomas, I think, to try to cover that up. And I don't know, he must have got Jermaine Kearse at some point too. But I don't know what his plan is.
He's got 7 receivers on his depth chart.
Yeah, he signed Jaquette for speed as a free agent. No, Samuel and Smith-Schuster. He's got some interesting parts here. And we got a comment from someone named L. Sticky's Lair that says, "Damn, thanks for the invite." I don't know who that is, but all right.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Always
tight end, I think he needs help there because Fasano is deep in the retirement home.
Right guard.
Yep. I agree with that.
Just going through his left end, his defensive ends, he might need some help there too.
Yep, he signed. Let's see.
I don't know if he's starting him. That's who I'd start.
Let's see, left end.
Even though he's
pretty
27.
young cornerback core.
Both sides of the end, really, I would have to upgrade.
I agree with you, Cody. Even though Tattoo is fast, I don't think he's got the. For me, I like to have a balanced guy that can do everything And damn, 71 strength, yeah, ass getting pushed all over the field.
Yeah, and his career is kind of over before it started by being 25 when he first came in.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Especially Madden.
Amen to that. All right, let's jump to the next team, Patriots. Unfortunately, he didn't get to re-sign a lot of guys. Brady retired. He's got Garoppolo. He is a Patriots fan, so Garoppolo will be the guy. Does he come with Superstar, or did he earn that?
No, he personally did that.
Okay, I was about to say. All right, so what do the Patriots need here?
Definitely left tackle and the right tackle.
Yeah, because you took Solder, you selfish bastard.
I borrowed. He will be back in 2 years.
Oh yeah, definitely O-line. I agree with you on that one.
Oh, and some left end help. Because I think his starting left hand is probably a practice squad player.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That
And
might be his first round pick. You don't like Martinez, man?
No. No.
Oh man, I don't think you go linebacker in the first, so I think you got to focus on that DN, like you said. The rest of it is decent. I think you need a strong safety too, because Harmon is okay, but he ain't top notch.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he took a dip at receiver, honestly.
That's what I was thinking too originally, just because Edelman and I don't know how good Quincy really is in the game, but Edelman
he's good. Out of anyone on this team, Anunwa is the one that burns me when we play. I haven't lost to him, but we had some damn close games, and Anunwa has been big. We are able to slow down Cooks because I put Trey on him, and Edelman we can pretty much handle because he's in the retirement home. But Anunwa, for some reason, he always gets loose, and he plays well in games. But yeah, I could see, because Edelman's so old, he can go receiver for sure. Because I think he uses Anunwa in the slot, which I think he can play outside with 6'2" as his height too. All right, we're already over an hour. We said we were gonna do better this year, Cody. So we're gonna speed it up here. Let's go 1 minute on the rest of these Raiders. What do y'all think?
Quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
He needs some offensive line help. I think his O-line sucks. He had a guy last year that gave up 33 sacks. Thank God he's not on the roster anymore.
Good Lord.
Yeah, Denver Kirkland. Do not sign him in free agency. He is absolutely horrible. Need some D-tackle help too. Those guys are not that great.
I think you need some defensive help all the way around, really.
And probably some middle linebacker help also.
Corners aren't bad. I think you can get by with them. But Jerome, let me tell you something, man. You got to play better, all right? Number one, Cam Newton had 49 damn interceptions last year. I know they all weren't from you, but come on, man. Let's go. We gonna do a PEL pep talk. It's time to get this shit together, man. You got a good ass team, good ass players. You got to do better, man. Damn, Deontay and Tristan ain't that good, man. You can win that division. Whoop their ass.
Get off Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, that too. Damn ass distracting you from your game. All right. Anyways, Rams. What do they need?
I would say wouldn't say receiver, not really. Playing him, I wouldn't say he needs any defensive help because he likes to bring the pressure and stack the box a lot to make sure you don't run the ball.
Okay.
And is very good at forcing with hit sticks. But if anything, I would say some more offensive help and to have a right mind when playing, because apparently whenever we play, he's never in his right mind.
What?
I can't say exactly what he does, but he's never in his right mind whenever we play.
Does he say
I'm
that?
going up.
That's what he said.
Oh shit.
These are words from him. Because I remember one time where we played and it was like second down in the fourth quarter of like 8 minutes to go, and he punted it. No, he kicked the field goal. He kicked the field goal from his own like 35 or 40. I said,
What
"What
the
are you
hell?
doing?" He said, "Oh, I thought I was punting. My bad." I said, "Oh,
On
righty.
second down.
On second down."
Man, somebody get the Rams' ass on this damn line. We need an intervention, man. What the hell's going on?
I said, "Alrighty."
We can't have this in the PEL, man. This is primetime elite league. We don't do that in here. Damn, you're supposed to be the best of the best when you in this damn league. You can't be damn kicking field goals when you own 35 on second down. The shit ain't right, man.
Defensively, does that count?
God damn. All right. I'm gonna have to start watching some of them games. Shit. You and the Raiders, we gonna have a talk. Damn conference call. But yeah, O-line help. I got the Rams in another league, and I'm kicking ass with them somehow. Because my O-line is terrible.
Yeah, O-line for sure.
But I think that's where you need to be first, second, and third in this case. Levi, thank you for that.
Corner too.
Yeah. I think in the other league I moved Joyner from safety to corner because he's so damn short. You know,
Like what could have been team.
They some hitters though, the safeties.
Yeah, they are.
yeah, I like Johnson a lot, man. He's really comes down and lays the wood. But yeah, Levi, you should have stuck with these guys.
I think I'm good where I'm at. You know, San Francisco, we got 2 playoff berths.
You ain't got to get the little high voice, man. Calm down. All right, Baltimore Ravens. What are y'all's thoughts?
Well, Preston Powers, he drafted his franchise quarterback last year, so if you want to go running back due to Terrence West's age, you can, but it's really not a big concerning need. Wide receiver, definitely.
Yeah,
with,
definitely receiver.
Macklin and Wallace, you know, the old men of the receiving corps.
Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, man. When I was looking through the Raiders on the non-playoff video, I said playmakers. I think your first 2 picks got to be playmakers because these guys are geriatric in their ability at this point, and you're not gonna scare anybody with coming out with these guys as receivers and running backs. We got a new guy on the call who should have been here an hour ago, but I ain't mad at him. Welcome, Kyle. How are you?
Pretty good. How are y'all?
Doing good.
We're good, man. We're having a good time. We're talking shit about guys that ain't doing the right things with their rosters, which, you know, ain't the right thing, but we got to be real. I mean, you know.
For encouragement.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we talked about the Ravens. We're going to go back to the Jaguars. Kyle, we'll let you go through your team and talk about them a little bit.
I really don't have many needs. I got Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback. I might could use a good backup running back.
You ain't no backup running back, man.
I'm gonna say you need no backup running back. Wait a minute, dog. That was the only thing. Like, you need no backup.
Injuries.
Yeah, he's worried I'm gonna hurt him.
No comment. I could use a slot receiver. I let Cobb go to free agency because I didn't want to pay the man. Oh crap.
Okay.
Really, I think my biggest need offensively right now is a tight end, which there isn't any. in the draft.
I don't know. Keep doing your homework, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean,
me
I've seen some late round ones, but I don't really know if I'm looking for a blocking tight end, which I probably should be with Fournette, but I'm not really sure. And I really don't need anything on defense.
Hell no,
No,
you don't.
no, you do
Hell
not.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. You leave the damn defense the way it
no.
is. Matter of fact, you need to let some of them motherfuckers go. Anyway, but go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. My bad.
That's really about it. O-line's pretty solid. I got my left guard spot open, but I'll probably just change somebody to a left guard to fill that because I've got I've got two good right guards, so I'll just move one of them.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do there for sure. All right.
But
That sounds good. Cody, you got some thoughts because you play this guy twice a year.
Yeah, he a punk bitch when it comes to the swiggle stick.
I can
I know
probably tell you
y'all
where he
saw
learned
that
that
one.
from.
Y'all can thank the new Eagles user for that.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah, I'm
box
gonna
for
say
that
thanks,
too.
box.
Yeah, I know y'all saw that half 180 fucking spin move he put on me the first game we played.
I remember that.
Damn glitchy ass shit.
All right then.
No, I'm not still salty about it.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, why would you say that for?
I'm over it.
It's good. It's good to let things go.
Yeah,
Let it go.
right?
Let it go.
Oh no.
Oh hell, we're gonna start singing and you got Keith sweating here.
No.
Oh yeah, that's
We
right.
gotta sing the PEL
Tired my
theme song.
services, you know.
Yeah, we got like 2 predictions all year long.
Look, well, this new phone is coming on, possibly Saturday or Monday, so by then we are definitely going to be back up. But I just hated that the phone would not act right when I was recording my
Where
video.
the hell did you
or
order
even
it from?
typing.
China?
No, my local Sprint store. Thank God for Sprint, even though I kind of hate them because they're very terrible.
Local?
Here, yes, local Sprint.
Why didn't you just go up there and get it?
I did.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm sorry. This is getting off track. Okay.
Yeah, let's get back to.
All right, we on the Redskins. Like I said, let's keep it to a minute because we've been running too long because we've been talking too much shit. What do the Redskins need here?
Quarterback.
Damn, you don't like Kirk Cousins?
He's old. He's from my favorite college, but he's old.
Man, he 31. 31 ain't old.
He can manage.
I beg to differ.
Thank
If he
you.
had to.
I agree he can manage. What he needs is speed, and he already said that.
Yeah, he won't speed
Yeah.
everywhere.
I mean, damn Ragjob signed all these old ass tall guys that can't move, and then went to
he could
the
probably-
Jets. But yeah, I think some speed at receiver, for sure.
Left guard.
Yep, OL, I agree. And
Some more depth at corner.
I don't know if he's this
like
new
that.
guy play a 4-3 or a 3-4. Do y'all know?
I don't know.
I think he plays 3-4. I'm pretty sure he
Okay.
plays 3-4. I've done played him 15 times, and I can't even tell you.
Okay.
That's,
Really?
probably, that's probably why I don't make the playoffs.
I would work on that secondary.
Yeah, I can see secondary too. I think you need some depth at D tackle.
Yeah.
Either if he's a 4-3 or 3-4, you got to have a big, strong guy. He doesn't really have that right there either. All right. Saints. What do y'all think?
He let go of Drew Brees, so I would say a quarterback. Because I know he drafted one last year, but is it really his day one starter?
He signed him to a pretty decent sized deal, which I was surprised. Because when I did the non-playoff video, I said Taylor Hanson ain't the answer. But he signed him to a 5-year deal, and it's pretty decent money for a backup. I was surprised at that. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, he wanted to draft a quarterback before, and he's got the pick now to do it. I think he'll go there. But the rest of the roster has some holes
looks pretty
too.
solid.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, there's maybe some depth, but
With no huge concerning holes.
yeah, nothing I couldn't work with.
Ain't right, man. I think some OL could help a little bit. I think that left guard Pete is only decent. He could be upgraded. But yeah, overall he's in a good place. I don't know why he ain't got a good record. He's usually a good player, but I don't know. All right, Seahawks. What you think?
Receiver.
Yeah, he needs at least some depth at wide receiver. He's got some pretty good rated ones. Good speed.
Doug Baldwin is starting to slow down. He's down to 86 acceleration. Of course, he won't go below 90 speed, but it's going to take him a while to get to that 90.
I know he says he don't like to build his O-line anymore, but I'd have to get a right guard because with 58 speed wouldn't cut it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're pulling for sure.
Stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He needs some depth at defensive end.
Yeah. And tackle.
Does he?
Just because they're getting old.
I can't tell.
He doesn't have any backups either.
Oh, well, Levi, you play him twice a year. What are your thoughts?
I don't think he needs anything on defense, especially just me. Even though I know Earl Thomas just left, his backup free safety looks pretty capable. Has some good speed, some nice range when it comes to covering the field. Not a huge hitter, but a good hitter. On the offensive side, I would say probably some more receiver help, if anything, with Doug Baldwin getting old and probably Tyler Lockett. He's got resigned to a new deal. Yeah. I would say more receiver help and probably a backup for Russell. I think Russell was injured at one point in time during the season. Don't know. But if it was up to me, I would say nothing, but to be generous. Those needs right there. And to possibly get rid of Justin Houston and Michael Bennett. Just saying.
This free safety, LaBradford Zellner, that's a hell of a name, man. I'm about to put him in storylines. He needs a storyline with a name like that.
Ancient Michigan State, love him.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. All right, Pittsburgh Steelers. What are your thoughts?
He don't need nothing.
Kyle, I'll let you lead the way on that one.
Well, he runs all over me with Le'Veon every year in the damn playoffs.
It sounds so depressing.
He's pretty. He's got good receivers. You might want to look on adding somebody. Antonio Brown's getting kind of old. Maybe a third tight end just for depth. Nothing major. O-line looks pretty solid going through.
You got a lot of them. Good gracious.
Yeah. Maybe some depth at defensive end.
Oh.
Linebackers look pretty decent. Yeah,
linebackers look more than decent, man.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't to the. I forgot he had T.J. Watt. I was just thinking of Shadur and Dupree. But yeah, secondary's Damn, his free safety's a 99 overall.
Yeah,
And he's from
rookie.
Georgia Tech.
Yeah, man. He won a lot of awards.
Landed
He did really well with him.
I'm gonna say weak side O line is all I see.
Can we change his college?
Oh shit. He can go to night school at Georgia. How about that?
ain't no damn safeties coming out of Georgia Tech.
What a flattering thing to say, Kyle.
Alright, y'all. I ain't playing. We gotta speed it up. Alright. Texans. Let's go. What do they need? Y'all play them, Kyle and Cody.
Really, offensively, I don't understand why he don't win more games, because he's a damn good player. Tough
He's
game
set at
every
wide
time.
receiver. Yeah, he's set at wide receiver, especially since he got Nelson.
He
He's already
needs some
got four.
O-line, definitely. Definitely needs some O-line. Defensively, I would probably just say maybe add another linebacker. His corners aren't the best. He's got Kevin Johnson at free safety. I'd probably move him back to corner and draft a safety or a corner.
Yeah, I would definitely move Johnson back to corner. I agree with you there. He traded with me earlier for Latulele on the D line. The Latulele is 94 strength, so I guess he'll use him as a starter. Cody, we did your Titans. Vikings, well, shit, they don't need nothing. But all right, we'll take a look anyway.
They don't need nothing.
Oh, man. What do y'all think?
I would say they're pretty damn solid. Maybe some more depth at wide receiver.
Yep, that's the only thing I'm seeing. Maybe a left tackle too.
Daniil Hunter's just looking at me in my soul, just staring at him. I'm having a flashback right now.
Well, I say definitely O-line.
Yeah,
I think he can use upgrades across the board there. Doesn't matter what running back. He takes any running back and makes him look great. Maybe right outside linebacker, Brothers is not a great player, but he may use him. I don't know. But yeah, he's got a really good team.
Yeah.
Just about.
He said it. Cornerback. He's got plenty of depth there.
Yeah. Smith's getting kind of old at free safety. Getting kind of slow.
Can't tell.
All right, Chicago Bears. What do they need?
Good on quarterback, of course.
A little bit of wide receiver help if you really want it, but not really.
Need a fullback.
Yeah, not having one's a problem.
Fullback lives matter.
Good on tight end.
Right tackle is definitely a need. He has a 27-year-old right tackle who's only been in the league for 2 years and doesn't really have that, good passing trait. So I would say right tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's turnstile status right there.
Probably a right end too.
Yeah, I'm going right in.
Pass rushing help for sure.
Unless he's going to use that Stinson guy and build him up. I mean, he's fast.
I think he plays a 3-4, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, you still need to upgrade there.
And he's got the GOAT, Leonard Floyd.
The what?
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Oh, it's cute.
With our extensive breakdowns, we're down to one live viewer. So whoever you are, thank you for hanging in there.
He's got some pretty good depth at corner. He's good there. I guess Eddie Jackson's okay at free safety.
Yeah,
And of course,
he's all right.
Amos is pretty good. Oh, I didn't know Eddie Jackson's quick development too.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Cincinnati Bengals, our last team. What do they need to do here?
Get a quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah, get a quarterback.
Yeah. Replace the ginger.
Come on, man. He's 86 overall. He's quick development. He's an excellent player.
You can't trust a redheaded quarterback.
What the hell? You got some pent up, repressed memories from when you were a child or something?
It's a possibility.
Oh,
he definitely
good
needs some
gracious.
receivers, though.
Yeah, he's solid at halfback. Yeah, definitely some receivers.
I agree there.
Sure.
As Jeff would call it, they're in the, the wheelchair
Man,
stages.
I mean, I'm going to say this, man. Julio and AJ, you know, they old, yes, but with those ratings, man, they can still get it done for maybe
Yeah,
2
they
more
gotta come-
years.
Oh,
But
yeah, especially you get a one-on-one.
yeah, but you still, I think you got to draft some guys now, for sure.
He definitely needs another tight end, if not two.
And some O-line help for sure.
I agree with the O line for sure.
Yeah.
Most
I think he
definitely.
could work with a lot of those guys, though.
What?
Like you were saying, he just needs to focus train on some of these guys. He's got a lot of young guys on the offensive line.
Yeah, he's got some.
Just got good strength, too.
Yeah.
He's got some older guys at defensive end on that D line, and maybe needs to look towards replacing.
Yeah, I think D end is definitely the focus on defense and corner. He signed Lippett. Lippett was on my team and he was okay, but he is what he is. He's slow development. He ain't gonna get no better. So
He might want to get a little more speed in the linebacker area too.
Secondary.
Free safety for sure, yeah.
yeah, he signed Revis too, who's definitely in the
Revis is still
wheelchair.
playing?
He's still playing.
He has to be coughing up dirt at this point in time.
Man, he got to pay them kids, man, child support. He got to keep going. Shit, it's a hard world out here.
I can tell.
All right, go ahead.
Well, better GM overall is what I'm saying. Chris, you know what you got to do. Yeah, nothing else.
All right, so that's thank God is the end to our season 2 draft roundtable coverage. I want to thank Levi, Cody, and Kyle for coming in and bringing your expertise and great stories that I did not know about that was going on in the league. And we're gonna explore those things as time goes on here because I need to address the Rams and his wandering ways where he can't focus on games, and some other interesting things that came out of this. Guys, do you have any closing thoughts?
Fuck
No.
Deontay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can agree. Agree
Caleb.
with that.
All right.
And fuck Shoebox a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck shoebox a lot to the highest. I think all three of us can agree on that.
All right, man. Well, thank you for the time and fuck everybody apparently.
Yeah, to the fucking, yes.
Okay. We'll see everyone at the draft tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And thank you for watching. And thanks again, guys.
Peace.
No problem.